Hello everyone! Today I will read Nate the Great and the Big Sniff, chapter 6 to 8 in the end. Chapter 6 The Tip of a Tail. Sludge could be tired by now, I thought. Nobody has seen him run for 5 minutes. I rushed to the bed department. It was full of beds, a great place to rest. I looked on the beds and under them. I looked for dog hairs and poop prints and a dog. Suddenly, I saw what looked like the tip of a tail. It was under a bed. Was I dreaming? Was I hoping too hard? I got closer. It was a dog's tail, and it was attached to Fang. Fang crawled out from under the bed. Annie came running. "There you are, Fang!" she yelled. "What's Fang doing in the store?" I asked. "I thought I saw Sludge," Annie said. "So I ran inside. Fang followed me." "You saw Sludge?" I asked. "No, it was a mistake. It was a wet mop. But don't worry, I left the door guarded." Rosamond came along. She's standing there with a big whistle. "A whistle?" "Yes," she said. "Every guard should have one." I sat down on a bed. "So, Fang is the dog who's been running around the store?" I asked. "And scaring the customers," Annie said. I, Nate the Great, was shocked. I should have guessed that the running dog was Fang. The man said that nobody who saw him would ever forget him. I should have known that was a clue. The kind of clue I did not want to hear. Chapter 7 Think Like a Dog. Annie and Fang left. I, Ned the Great, lay down on the bed. I was tired. I had used my feet too much and my head too little. I had to think. Where would a dog go in this store? Suddenly, I had the answer. Cables, lunches, balls, knuckles, bones. Where the good stuff was. I rushed back to the pet department. I counted 11 people still in line, but Sludge wasn't one of them. I went to the dog food, no Sludge. I went to the dog toys, no Sludge. I went to the dog houses. Maybe Sludge would be asleep inside. I looked in every one of them, no Sludge. Maybe Sludge had been here and left. I walked up to the head of the line. "Excuse me," I said to the man behind the counter. "I am in a hurry. I am on a big case. I am looking for a wet dog, a sleepy sloppy dog." "A sleepy sloppy dog," he said, "and it has a tail, right?" I nodded. "For of course. And it barks?" "Yes." The man chuckled. "Nice try," he said. "But if you want to buy something, you have to go to the end of the line. I remember you when you were number 21. I, Ned the Great, walked away. I sat down on a dog mat. This was my most important case, and I could not solve it. Sludge always helps me with my cases, but no, he was the case. He could not help me, or could he? Sludge was a good detective. Was he trying to find me? Was he sniffing all over the store? No, he was afraid the mean lady would get him. He had to hide, but he had to find me too. How could he do both things? Suddenly, I, Ned the Great, had the answers. Suddenly, I knew where Sludge had to go. Chapter 8. A Flower Trail. I rushed to the back of the store, to the cafeteria, where the pancakes are. People were sitting and eating. There was a room behind the cafeteria. There was a trail of flour going in and out of the room. It was a trail of white footprints. The door of the room was partway open. I looked around. No one was watching me. I crept into the room. It was a storeroom. There were boxes and cans and jars and sacks. Sitting on a torn sack of flour was Sludge. He was sniffing. He rushed toward me. He gave me a big sniff. Then he wagged his tail and licked me all over. Sludge, you are a great detective, I said. You knew I had a case to solve. You knew I always ate pancakes to help solve a case. So you sniffed out this pancake place and you sat and wait. You knew you could sniff me from your hiding place when I showed up. And that's what you did. Sludge looked proud. This had been his biggest case too. I looked at the trail of flower footprints. Did Sludge leave it on purpose, or did it just happen to happen? I would never know, but I didn't care. I only cared that I had found Sludge, or he had found me, whatever. I said, we both deserve a treat. Wait here. I went back to the cafeteria. 5 pancakes to go, I said, and a bone. I Ned the Great and Sludge sat on the torn sack of flour and ate the best meal we had ever had. In the end.